There is a word that describes Leslie Science and Nature Center. This word describes the many different programs that they offer for children and adults alike. A word that describes the effect of those programs on the children who participate. A word that describes the staff. A word that describes the wildlife that lives at Leslie. A word that even describes the facility and the land itself. You might be expecting that word to be fun, or educational, or perhaps extraordinary, because Leslie is all those things. But this particular word that describes Leslie is remarkable, because the definition of remarkable is something that is worthy of your attention, something that is striking. And Leslie Science and Nature Center is, without a doubt, worthy of your attention and striking. We'd like to show you some of the reasons why that is.
At Leslie, our role in the community is to help address some of the issues we've been having with people being disconnected from nature and creating an easy gateway into nature. We're a safe space to have programs that allow people to have guided educational experiences in the natural world. Really, the goal is to explore nature, to practice scientific reasoning, and then to have fun and have a positive experience with that.
We really believe, all of us on staff, that time in nature allows you to have a better sense of place, a better sense of belonging within the context of the whole world. Understanding how you interplay with your environment is important as you learn to make decisions, especially for children, learn to make decisions and understand the impact that their decisions can have.
At Leslie, through our programming, we try to really encourage kids and adults to connect with their natural world. And our early childhood programs are a great way for kids to start developing those connections. Little ones and their parents or their babysitters come on out, and we design the program for all of them to be together and learn together. Those are really fun ways to meet some different animals, read some different stories. And they're also an opportunity for kids to get out hiking on the trails and get to actually feel dirt and feel the wind and touch the grass at that time when they want to touch everything. Really, the goal of these programs is to try to instill a connection with nature at this young age. Kids from 1 to 5 years old tend to be really inclined to connect with the natural world, and they often develop really close bonds with animals and nature at that age. So trying to connect them to that and gain that experience while they're young is important for them.
For our school field trips that we have on site, groups will come out for an hour and a half to 2 hours. We have programs from sensing nature to learning about seasons, to learning about insects, to actually going out to our vernal pond and look for macroinvertebrates. For our insect investigations program, we like to play a game where they learn about pollination and how different bees might pollinate flowers and how that helps them eat their apple that they have in their lunch every day.
People are often shocked when they find out the diversity of program offerings that we have. We go outside into the community and we take nature to them. We go into schools and in classrooms. We can communicate with the teachers and find out exactly what they need to learn and design a program specifically tailored to their needs. But it doesn't end there. We also go out to other community areas like libraries and community centers, assisted living centers and retirement communities. We even go as far as to reach our scope a little bit broader, and we do something called distance learning programs, where we use video conferencing technology to go anywhere in the world to connect people with nature. One of the ones that we're the most proud of now is with the Hands-On Museum. It's a perfect fit. We go in there every second weekend of the month and we bring a different type of wildlife. And what's so great about that type of program, it's a little bit more informal. And what's my favorite part is when they bring back a family member or a friend and they're like, come see what I just learned about.
We have 3 main goals for our camp programs. One is a social component. really building deep relationships and connections between campers and staff. Also in developing new skills and taking safe risks. That camp is a place where it's easy and it's fun and it's exciting to try something new. And then the last piece of camp is those hands-on, sensory-based experiences with nature. And so what we hope that kids take away from coming to our program is to experience that microcosm of this big, big world that we're in. To look at ecology and natural systems as a way to understand all of our relationships. To problem solve and resolve conflicts between people and understand how do we do that? How do we balance what's important to us with what other people need and what's important to them? So kids take a lifelong connection to that experience and go out and seek it in other places as they grow and mature. And so what we think about is not that fun is the mission of camp, but that fun is what it feels like when we're in an immersive experience doing all of those things. We're with our friends, we're doing something that feels exciting and new, and we have the opportunity to experience the world that we live in a deep and tangible way.